haven't heard you say one good thing about her.
You haven't said
or one
you haven't
thing that
said
she
we.
brings to the table, or how she's an asset. Like, I'm looking for that sort of language. So
I've been divorced for about 7 years. My current girlfriend, I've been dating her since I've been divorced. She, had been pushing to get married. I don't have anything against marriage or anything, even though I've been divorced. But I guess kind of my main issue with it is I became wealthy here, recently, probably in the last, 5 years. I have my own company that I run, and I'm very successful. It just makes me think of, if that's a smart move. I've been through the court system. I don't really ever want to be in that situation ever again. I know you can do prenups and whatnot, but in the end, those things are, like toilet paper in a sense.
They're not. What is it about your girlfriend of 7 years that you don't trust?
Well, it's not that I don't trust.
It
is.
It is. You don't trust her. Because you built a life for almost a decade with her, yet over here, your language is, I've become wealthy. So you've created a life of your own inside of this 7-year relationship. Why don't you trust her? Is it because you got burned bad with your ex and you're dragging old relationship?
No, actually I didn't. No,
okay.
I didn't get burned at all through my ex. I actually got burned through my parents.
Okay.
And it's still kind of ongoing in a sense. But it's just that, in a sense, I don't know. I have this life that, I want to travel the world and do these things, and I'll be able to do that. And it's not a responsibility.
Both Jade and I have traveled the world with our spouses, and it's been infinitely better than traveling around by ourselves.
yeah, because when I went, I wasn't like, Sam, this is what I can afford to do. Sorry, you can't come because you can't afford to do that. I wasn't like, I'm going to ride on this plane, you ride on that plane, and I'm going to stay in this hotel because I can afford it, and you stay in that hotel that's, a couple stars smaller, and I get to eat at this restaurant because I can afford it, but you've got to order the side salad. Do you see how kind of crazy that sounds?
Yeah, I understand, and I've been wrestling with that for years, but it's like, it's also a thing, too, where it's like, I've risked stuff and I've worked my ass off to get, where I'm at, and I don't want to give that up. And
let's stop right there, though. Stop right there. Challenge that thought. Give it up to who? Is the woman you've been with for 7 years the kind of person that will take you for everything? She'll do you wrong. She'll cheat on you. She'll steal from you and take half of your stuff and take off. Is that who she is?
No, that's
okay, then why are you carrying that story around? Because I can't wait to get wealthy with my wife as my partner. I can't wait. Because I've met a bunch of miserable, wealthy single dudes.
Yeah, I understand.
You know what I'm saying?
It's just been tough that, I've worked so hard and so long, and it's not that I'm not.
But she's been
sharing
with
or
you.
giving.
She's been with you for all 5 of those years.
Well, can I pull another thread on this? The first question I have is, how wealthy are you?
Well, I'm 41. I don't know. I'd say probably like 1.2, 1.5.
Okay, good.
Somewhere in there.
And
the thing is, but a lot of my wealth is in my company because everything I have, I own.
Of course.
And, I own my house. I own my cars. I hate loans. I absolutely hate loans. And so I refuse to ever get a loan.
And that's the thread I want to pull. Something about what you're saying about you believe the opposite is true about her, because you keep saying how much of a hard worker you are and how much you hate debt. That's making me believe that that's why I want to know more about the fiance, because you're not married yet, so you don't have to do anything yet. But do you, if you can be honest, I don't know if she listens to the show, but is there part of you that's like, hey, I feel like she's not a hard worker. I feel like she doesn't have the same views as me on debt and money. Like, can I pull that thread a little bit?
No, she's actually a hard worker. She really is. But but in life, to be successful, you have to work harder on yourself than on your job.
I think you need to break up with your girlfriend today.
You don't think that you guys are on the same
Set her free.
level?
Set her free. Because
well, I don't.
I know I know you're not going to, and I know I'm just a knucklehead on a podcast. I get that on the radio. But you don't trust her. You don't have you want to have this life that you're creating alone, yet have her as a hood ornament. You say
No, I'm not trying to do that. I think we're able to build, as a team.
But you
But
keep saying I've built this money, I've done this stuff, this is mine, I don't want anyone to take it from me.
Mm-hmm.
And you've been with the same woman for 7 years.
And let me add to that, what I would be listening for. Let me juxtapose it with what I would be listening for on a healthy side. And John, you're the guy who knows this, so you tell me. If I hear someone talk about their soon-to-be spouse, I don't hear them say, well, I do this. I hear them say, oh man, and my husband, he's so good at holding me accountable, and I'm not great with this, but he's so good with that. And even though I'm, this is one of the things I'm good at, but he adds so much to the equation. Like, you're constantly balancing each other out. I haven't heard you say one good thing about her.
You haven't said
or one
you haven't
thing
said
that she
we.
brings to the table, or how she's an asset. Like, I'm looking for that sort of language. So,
Well, I mean, she is. The other thing too is I have 2 girls that are almost grown, and she has 2 boys that are almost grown. Here's the equation that I'm really stuck in, and I'm just having contemplations about really the whole thing. Is my business? I need to get a commercial shop. Okay, I need a big place because I've been running this out of my house, and I've exploded my house. I have. My house is my work, okay, and it's too much. So I have to sell, and I need to move forward with this. And I've been kind of wanting to move to, like either Tennessee or Texas or something, because I just, got a calling to go to either one of those 2 places. I really love Tennessee, been there many times.
Yeah. Get to what you're talking about. We're just.
So, she doesn't really want to move.
Okay, that's it right there. That's it right there. That's it right there.
Unless she's married, which I understand. I totally understand.
you don't want to marry her. You don't want to marry her, and you're not.
No,
you
no,
should not marry her just to get you to come with her. You should not marry her for that.
No, I understand that, but it's dragging the kids and resetting everything and getting a bigger, you got 6 people.
Girlfriend,
Bro.
girlfriend, if you're listening, go. It's time to leave.
Hey,
it's time to go on
Dan, you gotta
because
let her
your
go,
guy
man.
is not.
You gotta let her go. Here's why. You've been with the same person for 7 years. You can say what you want, but behavior is a language. You don't trust her. You don't want to build a future with her. You're annoyed at how big the house is going to get. You're going to have to get a shop, and she might not be called to Texas, and she's too traditional. All these things. And I believe you probably did get burned hard. And it's the worst. And your parents are still a mess. You got kids involved. I get it. Let her go.
Mm-hmm.
Don't drag her behind the car of your life.